Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
Fool, you should never mix your drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your ass. Get a weapon collector, Ross.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
Oh, I forgot to tell you, I've accidentally been arrested. Luckily, I was given a phone so I can live stream for myself. Right, let me get that name off. How the fuck do you get the names off? Can't remember how to do it now. Fuck to do the names on here. But hello everyone, how you doing? Look, they didn't even take my handcuffs properly off me. I've got handcuffs on my fucking hand still. Yes, straight from cell block WC. I nearly called it cell block H, but I thought no, better not. So yes, it's a I escaped from prison earlier, but they caught me, chucked me in the dungeon. They even shot me. Look, I've been shot and everything. Didn't even take the handcuffs off me, just chucked me in the cell. But luckily for me, some very kind guard gave me some booze because yeah, he knew I'd been for a rough time over the next few days. How the fuck do you get the names off? Anyone remember how to get the names off? Brand in it, I thought. Theme. I thought there was something you clicked. There you go. I don't need my name on there. Been so long since I've done that, I can't remember how to fucking do it anymore. The bastards, I know, Pete. Look at me. I mean, in fact, I've been shot and everything. They've not even. Yeah. Hang on. Looks like one of the other cellmates is kicking off.
What, are you retarded?
Sucks. It's going to be one of those nights tonight. That's it. Fuck me. What have they done to you now, WC? Look, they didn't even take the handcuffs off me. I'm going to have to put them on my... I might just hold them like that for now. Right. See whatever... Not Holloway, I don't know. Weird if it's some kind of American prison. Similar to the one that Vince Vaughn was in. They've stuck me down in some horrible dungeon type bit. Used to give me roses, exactly. But you must have a big prison wallet. No, I never hidden anything like that. No, none of that tonight. None of that. There's no butt stuff going on here. I'll tell you that. Cleed, what have you done there? Luckily, a very kind guard supplied me with a phone. I didn't have to hide it nowhere or nothing. Yeah, none of that. He's even given me, so I might be able to escape tonight. He's given me a saw, so I may actually be able to get out of the bars later. Oh yeah, of course, I didn't even notice. Do you know what, Tactical? I hadn't even noticed. I hadn't even looked at that. First, yeah, you'll have to email me if that is you, but yeah, I didn't even notice that. There you go, there he is. What's the Persia Destroys one then, Persia? What's the purple one? Come on the wrong channel. You know what, Tactical? I hadn't even noticed. I'm going to give you a mod tonight. Zed can be a mod tonight if he wants to be. Do you want to be a mod tonight, Zed? I don't know what I've done. I think I killed a load of drug dealers. I mean, I'm in that same place Vince Vaughn was, or whatever the bloke's name was. John said, what, they moved you to news? No, I escaped. They shot me. Keep pointing at the wrong shoulder. They shot me. I'm in so much shock, I don't even know which shoulder it is because they just both hurt. They shot me and everything. And they chucked me in like their dungeon cells. Yeah. Hang on. Sounds like something's going on here. Sounds wrong as well.
Okay, dokie. Well, well, this is my workout routine.
Phew, I thought that was something else for a second then. I thought that was something else for a second then. I got worried for a second there. Related, careful you don't catch COVID. Prisoners feel no. Well, look at it. Look at the state of this one. You know, couldn't get much dirtier than this. Pete said that's why you don't drop the soap. Exactly. Right. So yeah, it'll be a drinking stream, and then yeah. Luckily, I've been given a couple of bits of booze by a nice guard. He snuck me in some vodka. Even give me some tonic water. I think it's tonic water anyway. Very kind. Sore, so I might be able to sneak out later again. You imagine escaping 2 times in one night. Yeah, I'm going to set a record tonight. Yeah, very, very generous guard. Please, I just realised you could be next to someone beating the meat and you couldn't stop them. Well, exactly, I suppose. Just use shower gel when you shower. Persia, what is that Persia Destroyers account? Oh, it's all right. That is him. He sent me an email. He said it's him. Says it's he's using his iPad. So that is all right. That's all right, that channel. I'm not working with the screws. Look, you got to remember, I'm in an American prison here, and this other guard just happens to be English. So I think he's took pity on me. You know, you got to stick up for your fellow Brits, haven't you? Dad said, I reckon what's really happened is some woman has captured him. He's a prisoner of Brenda. John said, just been to Lidl, hit up French Bordeaux, $5.69. Well, I bought some booze tonight, and it shocked me how much it cost. I was gutted, actually. I thought, oh, I'll go into this shop I don't normally go into. You know, fucking booze was dearer than fucking normal. Fucking leg keeps hurting today. I'm in prison. Look, they didn't even take the handcuffs off properly. I've had to put them on like that. Jim says, lol, you are Bubba's bitch tonight. I'm in a single cell. None of that going on tonight. None of that. Did he make you shave your butt too? Fuck's sake. I knew this would happen. Fuck's sake. Bring it on myself, don't I? Where's my vodka? Fuck's sake, I meant to. Right, hang on. Let me search around myself or something. Oh, don't know. Fuck it, don't know. I've been snuck in a saw. So I might be able to escape again twice in one night. Matt said, Mike, go forward as well, mate. Funny background. But I've even got a prison shirt on. And that, fuck's sake, all backwards, isn't it? That was my actual real number. That was the real number. Don't worry, I won't be going in no greenhouses either. No one's touching my arse. Don't worry about that. Maybe an American prison, but I'm in the safe area. That's what. Don't you dare write a story about it, as I refuse to read it. Fuck's sake! Listen, American prison medics are terrible. All they give you is painkillers. Oh, I'll be fucked then. I've got a bullet wound in my shoulder. Cheers. I have just cut my hair. I have. Well, cut it today. Cut it today. Matt said, watched the new Matrix films. Enjoyed it. Yeah, Matt watched it. He reckoned it was all right. He reckoned it was worth watching. Yeah, he reckoned it was worth watching. John said, finished though now, the Malbec by Barefoot. £7.50. John, I remember, Mike, they confiscate phones at Holloway. I know, I'm not in Holloway, I'm in American prison. And I was given this one by guard. So it's all right. It's all right. So if anyone wants to come on later, they can. I think Persia, you coming on late? You said you're coming on later, didn't you? I'll do this for a bit. Mother said, I hope you work out there from time to time. Looks like the bed will fuck up your neck. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. Not even a pillow. And I need about 8 pillows. Look, there's not even any glass on the fucking windows. It's freezing in here. All right, Persia. All right, I'll do this for a bit and then I'll add you on because I was a bit late tonight anyway. What is it? 10 to 10 already. Matt said, it's the prison theme for a reason. I was just bored. I thought I'd do something different. Then I could do some things like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, watch out. I can hear some funny noises again.
Okay, dokie. Well, well, this is my workout routine.
Thank God. I thought that was something else for a second then. Oh, nice one, Lord Flash. Oh, yeah, I'll get you on later then. Nice one, yeah. Jim said, Mike, you made the prison shank. Well, the guard gave me this because he's an English guard. He said he'd help me out escape twice in one night. But I've already escaped and they've shot me and chucked me back in. So I've got that. But he also, luckily, gave me this. So I'm all kitted out. I've even got a torch when I have to make a tunnel. Everything. Got the whole lot. Persia said, I'd like to tell you, Mike, fought a good fight. Ah, fuck off. You twats. The slingshot left him alone, for fuck's sake.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
I already have to live with him forever. He's in the cell next to me. It looks like he's being bummed by an invisible ghost. You know, I nearly actually twisted it round, so it was actually the other way around. The guard may come on later. He said if I can live stream, he said he might pop in later. So yeah, the guard might pop in later. John said you actually got me on the pub one, Mike. You know, quite good, wasn't it? I think a lot of people at first thought that was real. Did I make a fifi yet? What's that? I imagine that's one of these things you put on the end of your bed and have sex with it. Is that what it is? Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, look. Funny thing is, one of the people in the chat's on as well. I forgot. He's in here.
After a hard day's graft, nothing quite relaxes me. Like a nice cold pint of vodka. God, dear. So don't be an arse. Get a WeaponCollector glass.
I forgot Jim's here. I just turned the camera and showed you him. He's been out smashing rocks today, and he wanted his pint of vodka for the end of the evening. Matt said a nosy neighbour situation is calming a bit down now. Last time I watched the stream, I was stressed as fuck. I thought, you know what, Irishman, I thought it probably was that. I don't know what they're called, but I guessed it probably was one of them. Yeah, I got alcohol in my cell. Very kind prison guard gave me some booze. I said, all right, I'll take it, but there's no, you know, I do not do any sexual favors. And he said, no, that's all right. So He didn't tell me why he gave me it, but I think it's just because he's a good bloke. You know, we're in an American prison, but a Brit to a Brit, you know. Yeah. Luckily, I think Smirnoff actually. Smirnoff is actually not. Smirnoff spelt with a OFF is not actually Russian. Smirnoff spelt with a V at the end is though. Yeah, because I looked into that. Jim said, "Mike, you're my neighbour. I'm on the non swing." Fuck off. No, I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Says that the vodka probably has bromide in it. Well, what from? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I looked into it. Well, actually, I didn't look into it. I was sent a message by a place called Drink Supermarket when I was on the outside for a bit. And they said they're stopping selling any Russian vodka, but they said they still sell normal Smirnoff because it's not actually Russian. It was originally a Russian company, but it's actually it's English now, I think, where most of it actually is made and comes from. It was licensed under, you know, but the Russians don't have no input in it now. Oh, looks like someone's having a bit of arse trouble now. I don't think it's a sexual type though, luckily.
That's beautiful. That's what we call diarrhea.
That may be a masterpiece. That may just be a masterpiece. I've been waiting to do that one for fucking years. Fuck's sake. Jim said, I know that American guy sucks off the glass of peanut butter. Watch it. For fuck's sake. Yeah, oh, what? Yeah, the bloke I just showed. Yes. He might do. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, God. Oh, John, who said they had the bottle of wine earlier? Forgot to say.
Pisshead.
Quite a few characters in here, I tell you. Oh, looks like Brian's kicking off again.
What, are you retarded?
Gundam said, Mike, it's messed up. They paid you slave wages in the joint UK. Needs to fix that. Exactly. Look, they shot me and everything. They shot me, whichever shoulder it is, they shot me. They didn't even take the handcuffs off properly. Chucked me in the fucking dungeon. It's like a Japanese flag. Dad said, watch yourself, Mike. I hear the guard does his rounds at 10:15. All right. What is he going to pop on for a bit? I'll have to check my emails. Oh, fucking leg keeps fucking hurting. Annoying me now. Where was that? John said, thanks, it works well after a large shit. That's a nice weather for next week. And so apparently, not that you will see it, Mike, in there. Well, I might be able to escape it again tonight. I'm going to try and escape tonight again. I reckon with the help of this guard, this saw, I might have a chance of getting out of here tonight. Not a lot of people on tonight. Would you reckon they're watching that fucking fight or something? Or is it because I took so long to get on? It's not even got fucking subscriber only mode on tonight. So I won't have any people on yet, but well, you know, maybe 10:15 then. Suppose you want to come on, do you? Lord Flashhot, you'll have to let me know when you're ready. If you want to come on earlier or later, but I'll be doing the late night stream as well. So if you want to come on that, You don't have to come on this one. You can come on the late night one. That'll be deleted. I don't know if you're bothered by that or not. John said, I looked at that crossbow. Not available at the minute. Which one? The, what, the Jaguar or the R9? Just got to do something. I just realised I put 2 pairs of socks on to walk up the fucking shops, but it's making my feet too fucking all right, Peugeot, nice one. You'll get you on soon. Don't make you wait all night long. Thank you, Meg Opposite. Cheers, mate. I trimmed it a bit today. I noticed it was a lot bigger than that. Well, it was like wider, so I trimmed it down a bit, made it a bit more smaller. That normally would be.
That's what we call diarrhea.
It's a noisy bastard, isn't it? Dad said you don't need that, Mike. Just rub your hands till they're sore. With the saw, cut the bed in half, 2 halves make a hole, and then just step out the hole. I like that. I remember that. I ain't had that for years. I was like that. I ain't had that for fucking years. I opened it on the shutter. Fuck's sake. No, I'm not reading it out. Once I've read it, I fucking keep singing it. I nearly called this Brawl in Cell Block H, and I thought, oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Gundam said, Mike, I heard prisoners used the elastic from their clothes and rolled up mags to shoot arrows at people. They probably poison the tips with crap. Yeah, I've heard that as well. I've heard that. Yeah, no lie. That really was when I was in prison. That was my actual real number, BP 7563. Right, anyone who wants to come on, send me an email. Oh, you tried to put a link on, John. He said link was called The Greatest Knockouts You've Ever Seen. Who was saying about the song earlier? He said, who said I bet no one checked that song out? It was you, John, wasn't it? I would have, but if you ever want me to check a link, you can't really, there's no point asking me while I'm live streaming. If you email me it or message me it somehow, I'll check these things out. But yeah, I can't really, a lot, unless it depends what the live stream, how it's going, if it's quite slow or whatever. You know what I mean? That prison guard, he treated me to something nice tonight as well, because we'd discussed me escaping, but I got caught again. And he said, if you go back inside, I'll treat you to something, you know, if you get caught. So he bought me a can of Kestrel Super. So I've got a can of Kestrel Super for later. Gundam said, Mike, they should call you by your name, otherwise it's dehumanizing, which allows them to treat you bad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's your fucking, yeah. BP 7563. Yeah, that was my number in there. Matt said, thinking about getting new games console, Mike, PS4 or Xbox One. I had an Xbox, not a PlayStation. It's all personal preference, I'd say, mate. I've only ever had the PlayStations. I don't know how good an Xbox One is. I would say the PlayStation 4, though, they've tried to make it like a dedicated games console with a little bit of home entertainment sort of thing. Whereas the PlayStation 3 was home entertainment as well. You know, you could the PlayStation 4 does less things in the home entertainment range than the PlayStation 3 does. Yeah, but the PlayStation 3 will play more videos than the PlayStation 4. It's easier to go on the internet on it and use. Playing music are not just easier on it than the PlayStation 4. But the Xbox may be similar to that anyway. Right, Steve, how you doing, mate? I escaped from prison and then they caught me, they shot me and everything. Look at that, look. Fucking bullet wound there. You can see the hole and everything. The bullet wound there, they shot me. And then they put handcuffs on me. Didn't even take them off properly. Chucked me in this dungeon cell. Yeah. All weird shit going on. It's horrible down here.
That's beautiful.
That's what we call diarrhea.
He's a noisy bastard, I tell you. Listen, right, Mike. Got an extra bunk in there. Got caught soon. I chucked me down in the dungeons, Lewis, because I escaped. They shot me and everything. They shot me. Look, I'm in an American prison. They shot me and everything. Slingshot's here. He's playing up like mad. You know, doing no end of weird things.
Okay, Silky. Well, well, this is my workout routine.
Every time I hear those noises, I think, oh God, what's going on? What's happened? Don said, how are you going to get up? Well, the prison guard, he gave me a saw, so I've already escaped once tonight. I'm going to go for the record. Listen, that's not the kind of noise you want to hear in the cell. Exactly. Exactly. Scary stuff, isn't it? Gundown said, was Slingshot pulling something out of his prison? But I think he was. Watch carefully. You'll actually, yeah, watch carefully at the beginning.
That's beautiful.
That's what we call diarrhea.
I've been meaning to make that video for fucking ages. Like the perfect opportunity. So I'm getting you a cake ready for you, Mike. File in it. Yes, file. Send a file. I've got a shank. Luckily, the guard who helped me out, gave me a knife and everything. He sorted me out. He sorted me out booze and everything. Yeah. Because of, you know, being injured. Zed said, tell you what else that looks like. A lesbian fantasizing. Right, Foxy, how you doing? How you doing? Lewis said you can fit an iPhone 8 up there with a charger if you're curious. No, thank you. No, thank you. The phone I'm streaming on right now was very kindly given to me by the English guard. Yes, there's no butt stuff going on tonight. No arseholes are being stretched, I suppose. Oh, for fuck's sake. Jim's in as well. Jim's in. He got caught as well.
After a hard day's graft, nothing quite relaxes me like a nice cold pint of vodka. God dear. So don't be an arse. Get a WeaponCollector glass.
Heroin and Visa, you're not dressed for prison. Where's the Gucci and other designs? Actually, the joke is this fucking shirt is a fucking Armani shirt or something like that. It's a proper name shirt, but obviously I just let me see if it says on the buttons what it is. It's like a proper name, you know, shirt. It's too fucking bright. I don't say on the buttons. I can't remember what it was. It's like a proper name fucking shirt that I ruined. Lewis said used to call it the Nokia shakes when they had the phone up their backside, but forgot to turn off the vibrate. Fuck's sake. I don't know why you'd be so desperate to even bother. You know, I know it's to carry on running businesses and that, but fuck me, I wouldn't fucking bother. Rundown said, Mike, I hope there's some hot female guards. Yeah, there is. Aaron Louise said, I follow a lad who's in HMP right now, and he has an air fryer in his cell. Fuck's sake. Mad, isn't it? It's absolutely mad. That's good. Hide your stuff. The guard's coming. Hang on, this should be the good guard who gave me the stuff. Right, hang on. Where's the fucking invite thing? Steve said, Mike, if you're going to try to Shawshank it out of there, don't use things that was drain pipes. Oh, fuck's sake. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to go anywhere.
That's beautiful.
That's what we call diarrhea.
Right, sent. Herman said his cell was fucking wallpaper and carpets. It looks better than some people's gaff. It depends how long you're in prison for, though, because you can, if you behave to a certain extent, you can get on better wings, can't you? That have a lot more. Yeah. Like A wing, when I was in A wing's bare minimum, you don't. The fucking cell don't even have fucking proper heating, and the most you can have in an A cell, A wing cell, is a fucking radio. And you go to B wing and C wing then. And then you can have, if you go to B wing and C wing, you have to make sure your cell is cleaned all of the time. And then you have to work as well. But you get a telly, get heating, get more association, shit like that. And then there's a degree up from that. But I wasn't in there for that long anyway. Jim said, wouldn't be if it wasn't for that damn cheerleader who chewed through her own chains and fled the shed. They said, you missed something, Mike. You should have a baseball and a catter's mitt. WC, the new Cooler King. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Zed. I was going to get some clips like that as well. I was going to get, if I had more time, I rushed this. I only had the idea last night, so I rushed it. I was going to get some other prison cell footage, maybe next time. Mother said, new favourite clip. Do you know what? I haven't got that one, sadly. I haven't got it. Oh, watch out. The guards. Hang on. Is that guard I can see? Put your hand up if it is. Oh, no. I don't know what to do now. I hope this is the good guard.
Right, Weapon Collector. Where's my wife? I'll give you the vodka. Where's the wife and kids? I'm telling you now. Where are they? I'll give you the vodka.
That's not me. That wasn't me.
It's you. I'll give you what you wanted. Where's my wife and children now?
That's not me. That's this bloke.
Don't make me come and sort you out, mate.
Look.
Don't you fucking make me come in there.
Look, hang on. Look, that's this bloke. That's this bloke.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Get it all on him. He did.
Oh, that. No. Where's my wife and children?
Not me.
Where's my wife and children?
I'm not going to tell you. Oh, let it out.
I did my end of the bargain.
I'm not going to tell you until I get out of here. All right.
I've drugged the other guards. They're all fast asleep.
I'm not going to tell you till I'm out of here. All right.
I've drugged them all. I put sleeping pills in that tea. They're all fast asleep. You can get out. So where's my wife and children? I'm telling you now.
Once Slingshot's hiding them for me. All right. Hopefully no one's been touched. I told him not to.
You better not be, mate. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'll come and break your knees, mate.
Luckily for me, they're already broken. Just like Vivian says, but missed both my legs.
Yeah, well, I tell you what. Unless you give us a little hint, you're not getting that special broom.
Told you. Slingshot's got them.
Yeah, but Slingshot's inside. He cannot have them.
He's hiding them under his bunk. All right.
A nice bunk, right? Hold on.
Go and have a look. Go and have a look under his bunk. You might find them.
Control, can you check cell 5? Control, check cell 5.
This is a little bit more intense than I expected. Let's see what happens now, shall we?
You should find out what your punishment is if you don't tell us.
Not a plate of diarrhea, please. Don't do that, whatever you do.
you want to know what your punishment is if you don't tell us in the next 30 seconds?
What is it? Go on.
Control, send in slingshot with cell 4. Send in slingshot with cell 4.
Oh, fuck me. What he's going. Do you know what? I reckon if he come in here, he wouldn't even touch me. He would just sit there and go on about, you know who. And I'd, you know, I'd be looking for a rope, I think.
Control, send slingshot in with handcuffs and something. And the lube. And some sand. He's not going in dry.
Hang on, here he is, here he is.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
He's doing his exercising at the minute. It looks like I'm all right. I think he's exercising anyway. I hope he's exercising. That does not sound right.
Well, I better go and do the rest of my rounds, so don't let me catch you with that contraband, mate. And I want to know where my wife and kids are.
Wink, wink.
Oh, I'm coming back for you, mate. Coming for you.
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. There you go. Bloody guards hassling me. He might have been the one who shot me if I can ever point at the right shoulder. Right, where are we? Jim said, I know that guard. Watch him, Mike. He visits the American guy twice a day. Oh, for fuck's sake. Bloody Monday said, oh, I'm all right. I'm all right. As you can see, I'm in prison. I'm in prison. They've chucked me in the bloody the dungeon. I cracked under pressure then pretty quickly, didn't I? I noticed. Yeah, that was more intense than I was expecting. I've got no loyalties in here. It's about the only loyalty I've got. It's that. I've already got it. So. Jim said, Mike, if he offers you peanut butter, say no. Luckily, that never came up. But yes, that was fucking brilliant. Oh God, that guard don't bloody come around again. It was a hard guard. That was a lot more pressure than I was expecting. I thought that was going to be the nice guy to help me out. Turns out he didn't do it for niceness. He seems to think I kidnapped his wife. I just thought I'd blame it on Slingshot because for some reason he seems to like the attention. You know, anything that's he just seems to like it. See, he said, don't they keep the light on in the corridor? Nick said, no one can withstand the threat of having slingshot we're putting this. Exactly. I know. I cracked pretty fucking quickly there. I can't help it. Dad was I'm no good at improv. I get laughed. I actually thought you was excellent. You're better than me. You're better than me. Because me and him, that wasn't planned that little bit. It was just that he was going to come on at one point as a guard. Harry said, how come you're in prison? Well, I killed a load of drug dealers. Basically, I killed a load of bad, let's say, bad cunts. I killed a load of bad cunts. Got put in prison for, I'm not staying in here. I've killed people who deserve to die. Escaped earlier. They shot me, right shoulder, left shoulder technically, but I'm pointing at the right shoulder, as in the right one. They shot me, put handcuffs on me, took them off, chucked me in the cell, didn't even take the handcuffs off properly, look. But luckily, not luckily, that guard, I thought he was helping me. He seems to think I've kidnapped his wife, but I suspect it's probably Slingshot Warrior. He gave me a saw so I could escape later, and I said, all right, if we're doing this, I want some booze as well. So, yeah, so I'm sorted, and I'm going to escape twice in one fucking day. Put a record on it. Yes. There you go. Mum said neck ups are important with a cheap bed. Yes, but it also sounds like you're getting bummed, though. Or are doing some said bummings. Don't have the bed frame. Come on, we know what's in there, Mike. Look, you ain't even seen the toilet yet. Look at that fucking filthy thing. Look at it. Look at it. Fucking filth. I reckon I'm going to escape from here tonight, though. Who's having a drink tonight then? And so who's going to come on later? So yeah, Persia, send me a link and I'll add. Oh no, it's all right, Persia. Actually, I've already got your Send me a link, Persia. I've already got your thing under here. Give me a little bit more. I won't like straight away. I'll get some of you lot on soon though. I don't know if the guard's going to be back or that might be later. That's the sink, is it? I ain't washing in that. Foxy said, I'm doing great, going to do my friend's hair tomorrow. Ah, that's good. That's good, Foxy. If I break out of prison, I'll come and visit some of you lot. Or I'll just do some videos instead. But yeah, that was actually really my prison number. BP 7563, that was. What's it on the back? It's shot in the fucking that shoulder as well. I didn't even notice. And there, look. Got a fucking arm. I didn't even notice that. So high on adrenaline and now vodka. Didn't even notice. That's why I'm so pale though. I'm gradually losing blood. Oh, what? That's the sink. Depends on who's in your cell. Nah, it's all good. John, he said, sorry, I'm a cunt, but if you can't have a laugh, what's the point? Exactly. I want to know who's drinking tonight. Anyway, John.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras. I'm being absolutely straight with you. A fucking joke?
I love that fucking clip. Not a lot of people on tonight, is there? Do you reckon they're all watching that fucking boxing? I didn't do too many clips, but they're all prison themed.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
No, I'm making gladiator fight out in the fucking yard. Poor bastard. He's killing them all though. With Nail and I are in here.
Bloody fool, you should never mix your drinks.
Nice one, Nick. No spoilers, because I know you're good with that. You don't do spoilers, but I don't actually care. But don't say, because anyone or someone else might. Anyone watching right now, don't say one, because people might not want to no, but I'd assume most people who want it would have watched it anyway. You can Twitter me if you want, though, who did, Nick, because I'm not going to, even if I rewatched it, by the time I rewatched it, I'd probably know anyway. Life, Blue Creature. I'm in for life. I killed a load of gangsters and drug dealers. Put me in here for life. I escaped earlier. I escaped today. They fucking shot me and everything. Like, I've been shot in the shoulder. I've been shot in the arm. I've been shot in the back. They didn't even treat me. Chucked me in their dungeon cells. Didn't even take the handcuffs off properly. Just left them on, like, to put them on. Like, took them off one hand, chucked me in here. Yeah, look at me. But one of the guards seems to think I'm extorting him and give me some booze for something I ain't even done. Madman. Nick said, I won't say one. It was a surprisingly good fight, though. Oh, that's all right. That's good, Dan. I like that. That's good. Yeah, you can Twitter me if you want. I'll have a look in a second. But that's good. That's good. I'm glad it was a good fight, because the problem is a lot of those things are often very disappointing, aren't they? And never what you know what I mean? That's good. That was a good fight then. Yeah, oh, nice. Yeah, because they're both of those two are very liked people as well. You know, a lot of people like both of them. I've always been a bit of a fan of old Eddie Hall. I think he's great. You know, and we ain't had a British world's strongest man for fucking years. I think the closest we had to British was what's his name? Can't remember, but he was from Northern Ireland. Can't remember his name now. Did he win it? I don't know if he even won it as world's strongest man. Anyway, Nick said, "Yeah, I expected them to be gassed out first." That's it. Yeah, I'm glad that was a good, decent fight. Then yeah, that's good for them. Blue Creek says, "Sounded like a Midnight Express movie." Yeah, I'm gonna go for the double. I'm gonna go for the record for this prison. I'm going to escape twice in one fucking day because I've got my saw. I've got my metal saw. I'm going to saw through the bars. I've got a torch for, you know, and I even managed to get that off of one of the guards. Yeah. And he even treated me to a load of booze. So hopefully I'm sober enough to escape later. Yeah. Nick said 81 in 2017, which is where it all came from. Thor was being a little bitch about coming second, accusing Eddie of cheating. I remember. Oh, that's where the fight came from. Yeah, the fight came from that. Yeah. Yeah. I get you. Yeah. Lewis said, "Escape from jail, then break back into it." Yes, maybe I will. Maybe I'll escape back in the morning. Fuck's sake. Break out, have a party, do a live stream, come back in. No one replied to me when I said, "Is anyone drinking tonight?" Come on, I wanted to play a video. I wanted to play a little clip. Come on, just anything. Is anybody drinking tonight? Come on, Saturday night, man. I'm stuck in here. I won't be for long though. Persia said, I'm on it already.
Pisshead.
Forgot to tell you Nick Frostin as well. Nick Frostin. Lewis said he's drinking some pretty spicy water.
Pisshead.
That's one of my favourite clips as well. John said, "Did you think you could smuggle a patch of thermite in there? You know, not to break out, just to throw in a screw's face." I don't know. Nick said there's some UFC on tonight as well. Just sent you a clip of that on Twitter. That you need to watch. Fucking brutal. All right, I won't watch it right now, but I'm going to check my Twitter anyway. I wanted to see. I thought you were going to tell me who won that fight. I did watch that. I'll message you about the other clip anyway. Jim said, "Yeah, obviously I'm drinking. Nothing flashed. Speckled hen." That said, "I'm on the run." I'm on the run. Yeah, he's on the run, and he's on the fucking rum as well.
Bloody fool! You should never mix your drinks.
That said, all I'm going to say is if we see Mike trying to walk that moving his ass cheeks, we know what's happened. That ain't happening. That's not happening. Don't you worry about that. Persia said, "Persia, I wear them when I'm out. It's well dodgy in the woods at night." What's that? Oh, gloves. I never noticed what gloves he was wearing. I'm gonna have to. I think I was in a bit of a because that was totally improvisation. That bit, I didn't really even see what was going on properly. You know what I mean? Right, now I'm gonna have to have my poker face on. In a way, I wish I never asked. Now. Ah, nice. Yeah, very interesting, Nick. Ah, nice. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I kept the poker face going there. Yeah. As soon as you sent it, oh shit! I wish I never asked now, because now I'm gonna have to pretend I don't know. All right. Let's do a bit of. I'm gonna wipe it out of my mind. Then it never happened. I wish that did work. The genuine way you can wipe stuff off your mind is that. Right, I'll get some of you lot on. If I at latest, I'll get everyone on who wants to join 1:45, which sounds like that's just Persia. Tactical, you coming back on this one, or are you coming on later? And does anyone else want to come on this one as well? Knowing who won that fight. Don't remind me, Nick. I've just forgotten about it. Fuck that. Oh no, I should have said I don't know what you're talking about. Hang on, Nick. Yeah. What? I don't know what you're talking about. What? No idea. No idea. No idea at all. I do not know what you're talking about.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? Just one of my least favourite things that happens to be sarcasm.
I can actually do that. I've got to roll it up though. I noticed his was rolled up. That almost looks like a hat.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? Just one of my least favourite things that happens to be sarcasm.
I love Alexi Sir. He's quite good. Do you ever listen? Do any of you not listen to his radio? He has a radio show where he talks about his his fantasy sandwich shop, some shit like that. I ain't gonna leave that on though. It's fucking boiling in here. That's why my face is a little bit red. What was you saying? That John saying yes to what? I can't wear that all night. Not just covering up this fucking pole bed post. Summer. Jonathan, it's sad how comedy has fallen down the shit pipe. Is that, yeah, a lot of comedy in the old days was better. I know what you mean there. Young Ones was fucking excellent. When I went up the shop today, I walked into the off license, which is actually the post office. Nick said, boiling in there, those bars must be insulated. They are, they're red hot to stop you escaping as well. I walked into the post office, which is also off license, and I could see he recognized me, but he don't recognize me because I've never met him. He 100 doesn't, because they're new people in the shop and they've never seen me before. It made my cousin laugh because I said to him, I said, you're new up here, aren't you? I said, I've never actually met you before, but you've probably seen my twin brother loads of times. And he looked at me and he went, the trees. And I said, yeah. That happens quite a lot. I can see people having this sort of, I know who that is, but I don't. You know what I mean? Is that, looking at me like, is that him? Because we're a bit, different enough that we look the same. We look the same, but different enough that they can't quite tell. Or, they see Malcolm yesterday and he's got long hair. Long, I say it, long hair, inch long. Then I go in there, or where's all his tattoos gone? It's quite a strange thing being a twin for that. You get used to it, because I also get used to always being called the wrong name. Because they know they're talking to one of us, but because even my relatives do it. It depends how much you see us, because you lot would probably say, I can tell the difference of you two easily. And the more you know us, you can. But if you don't know us that well, often you'll know I'm the one who does a certain thing and Matt's the one who does a certain thing, but they can't tell. They don't know us well enough to remember which one's which name-wise. Persia said either everything is okay to take the piss out of, or nothing is. What comedy's like now? Yeah, comedy is well, I find a lot of comedy. It's either now. But there are some very good comedies still, but there are stuff that's it's way too political, way too. Oh, you can't say this, you can't say that. You can't can't take the piss out of anything. And what's the point of it? That's where stand-up comedians still get their. A lot of stand-up comedians will still do everything, which they should really. Darren, how you doing, mate? I'm not bad. I've been shot today, though. I've been shot. I'm never going to do the right shot. I've been shot in the arm, in the shoulder, in the back. I escaped from prison earlier, but I've got a sore, so I'm going to escape again. So don't call you the wrong name. Do they, Malk? That's all. But say the best one is being called Malcolm or Malcolm, which is a combination of both names. That's happened before. It's like they don't know what to say, so they just say a bit of both. Foxy says Sam won't be on until next fortnight because his phone died on him. So Sam, so he's watching. You're right, Sam, but he can't comment. All right, you're gonna have to hijack Foxy's phone for a bit. John said it's all the same, nothing has changed. Jim said, I remember the old videos where Malk had long hair. He looked like a bit of a raver. For fuck's sake. Depends what you mean by long. I think the longest hair I've ever had was probably about that long, coming down. Never had long hair. When I was a kid, I used to hate it because I used to hate having short. When you're a kid, you just have your hair and you don't really want haircuts. And my mum would cut our hair, and every single time I'd say, "You cut it too short. You cut it too short." And then as soon as I was about fucking 14, I was shaving my fucking head since then. Probably fucking 12. I think by the time I was 12, I was shaving my head all the time. I'd let it grow like I still do now. I could never be bothered to cut it regularly, but it's always cut as short as possible. Yeah, probably from about the age of 12 when I was in secondary school. Because the weird thing is, I've said this before. I think when I was in secondary school, I think the teachers wouldn't, or the headmistress wouldn't expel us because I think they potentially thought if me and Matt got expelled, we'd probably go off the rails because school was probably the only thing. We'd be going off the rails at school, but at least we was at school, and I could get away with a lot more than other people. Not knowingly, I never deliberately thought, oh, I can get away with this more than other people. But looking back, I know people who got suspended for shaving their head, and I used to shave my head all the time, and no one ever said anything. That's just what I'm guessing it's that. I don't know what it was, but yeah. Tim Tyler, oh no, I read that. T-Bone Snake said comedy these days is about funny as woodworm in cripple's crutch. Dan said, what you done this time? I killed a load of gangsters and drug dealers, and I'm in for life. Dan said, longest hair I've had was stuck in my teeth. Which he'd shaved. Stuck in my teeth. For fuck's sake. Dan said, I love having hair. I love long hair. Dad said, I have to ask Mike, do you and Malk ever get called the chocolates? No, I don't even know. That's gone straight over my head. I dread to think where this is going. Fuck's sake. Foxy said, I am drinking water, Mike.
Pisshead.
I had to. I'm drinking water as well. Water laced with vodka. Oh, watch out.
That's beautiful.
That's what we call diarrhea.
You imagine. Look, that dirty bastard in the cell next to me, shitting on a plate, serving it up to people. Mother said Mike became the Punisher till they found him. Exactly. Yeah. They chucked me in prison, shot me and everything when I escaped. Yeah. Oh, fuck. That's actually good. I wasn't sure where that was going, Zed. I was a bit worried at first because of the theme of tonight and what you lot, there's been quite a lot of, yes. But that's actually quite good, M&M's, yeah. Yeah. No, we haven't. That's actually quite a good one. Tactical said, you have till midnight to escape before the drugs wear off on the other guards. Now, where's my wife and kids? Told you, I don't know. I do not know where they are. I'm sticking to that. John said, I'm getting some of those books, bruv. Oh, what? The ones that Mark does? The one that Mark does? Or this one? You don't mean this book, do you? Available to buy, except it was behind bars. Even the book was behind bars tonight. Dan said, that's one of my friends and I, Goth, long for a winter, but the summer mocha. Oh, I get you. The trapping. Oh, the trapping one. Yeah. The trapping one. All right. Yeah, Mark's books. Yeah.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Brian's in a better mood. Right, Percy, I'll get you on in a second if you're ready then. Looks like I'll be having a visitor. Or is it another prisoner? We'll soon see. In fact, I think one of the guards just said they're gonna put someone in here, but luckily it's someone I already know. It's a good bloke. And someone I already knows a good bloke. He's getting put in the cell with me. Yeah. It'll all be safe. There won't be nothing like this. Although that is exercise regime. Jim said, I finally got the Spider-Verse weirdness. Mike, have you got a link? What, to the book? To that book? I've got a link to that book if you want it. Yeah, I'll have to show you some more. What I'm going to do, Jim, is because there's a lot of people who don't fully know the full extent of it because they weren't on the live streams and can't watch that much stuff. I'm going to do like a recap and explain the whole lot in one like 10-minute video. But yeah, Z wrote that book and he's done a second one. But yeah, if you want that book, let me find you the link quickly. Where was it? But you can buy that book off Amazon. Me and Zed get 50p out of it for each sale. But I think he said I could have the whole lot. Thank you, Zed. I appreciate that. But I'll still split it with you if you ever want any. If it starts going mad. I still need to read Metallic's review of it. Zed, did you ever read it? Do you want me to read it out to you now? Oh, Metallic's on. How you doing? I'm in prison tonight. I'm in prison. I escaped and they shot me and everything. Look. I did see you on. They said, Mike, you should play the Great Escape theme when you escape this time. I didn't fucking get it. I would have got that if I'd have thought. Yeah, there are, Jim. There's the link to Amazon. Yeah, the Ramblings of a Madman. Exactly. You're right, Metallica. I nearly missed you there. Yeah, hey, everyone. I'm late to the party. You've been partying too hard again. I have. Well, I actually killed a load of drug dealers and gangsters, and they put me in prison for life. I escaped today. It's quite scary though, because I have to keep. I'm in prison with the likes of.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
And Jim's in.
After a hard day's graft, nothing quite relaxes me. Like a nice cold pint of vodka.
Brian Blessed keeps going mental.
What, are you retarded?
Yeah. Ray Winston keeps having a go at his fucking cell,
You
mate.
think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras. I'm being absolutely straight with you. A fucking joke?
Takes things too seriously. Right. Well, no, I will release the second book. I still need to talk to Zed, get it all finished, get it all finalised, and then I'll release it. So maybe next week. My dad said, "Good on you, mate. If you're in there for life, you can get to work on the dealers and the gangs and that." Yes, exactly. Look what one of the guards gave me. Gave me a knife. I'm going to escape again tonight. He's given me a saw as well because for some reason he thinks I've kidnapped his wife and child, but I think it's Slingshot Warrior personally. It was good, the second story, wasn't it, Metallic? It was darker than the other one, but still funny. But actually, no, Lord Francis, he's lying. He's in there because he said a mean word on Twitter. 7 years offence in Scotland. Has it really? Looks like I'm going to have a new cellmate in a minute. Luckily, it's a mate of mine, so I don't need to worry. Slingshot Warrior's inviting me to talk to him on a Google Hangouts. No can do. Yeah, my new cellmate is currently working in the jail kitchen. Hope you like lumpy porridge. Oh yeah, he's in the kitchen. He's a kitchen. That's his. And yes. When I was in prison, my job was a fucking bin man. So yeah, but I could have worked in the kitchens. Oh, this fucking Spyroverse has got his wife and children, do you reckon, Zed? Is that what you're saying? They've been sucked into the Spyroverse. I did find one of these in my cell. I did actually find when they chucked me in my cell. Guess what I found? I don't know if I should even touch it. Oh, my hand's disappearing. Look, from the spirograph, so deadly, it was sucking my hand in. See that? There you go. Maybe that's what it was. Did you? Oh no, you said you were late to the party. Do you know what, Metallic? I was going to say, have you been to a party tonight? You said you're late to the party. Do you fancy coming on later? You don't have to if you don't want, if you're not in the mood or whatever, or you know, anything. But if you want to come on for a chat after this, I'll be doing a late night Wendy House one if you want. With Tactical will be on. I think Persia said he'd be on. Lord Flashart said he might be on. Mother said people of zero concern about firearm safety should go to prison, including people with shotguns. You know what? Sadly, I didn't do that one. I didn't do it. There was some I didn't bother doing, so I ain't got them on here because I've got it's hard to explain, but I've got a different set of videos for this. John says, so bored fuckless with the TV. This channel makes me laugh. Good. I'm glad it does. Yeah. Better than any telly, isn't it? John said, I like gardening. Oh, looks like my old cellmate's just getting chucked in now. He might be in a minute. Right. Let's have a look. New cellmate, are you ready? Would you like to come on camera? Give me a thumbs up if you are. Right, looks like I've got a new cellmate. At least it won't be so lonely down in your dungeon here.
All right, fish.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I know what you've done's not a bad crime, so I brought a couple of things. Boom. So
nice.
And when the guard was looking, stole his fucking keys.
Nice. Yeah, you can share me vodka with me tonight, then in the beers.
That's all right, mate. Unlike you.
Oh, you
I've got a good prison wallet.
Yeah, I haven't bothered with that. I you know,
Wait a minute.
I like sitting down with that pain.
A beer to follow it.
Fuck's sake. Oh God.
I'd like to tell you, Weapon Collector fought a good fight. Slingshot war. Life isn't a fairy tale.
You know what? As soon as I call me naive, but I had this idea last night. It never crossed my mind it was just going to be full of bumming jokes. And then as I started making it, I thought, oh, for fuck's sake, what have I let myself in for? Because that's definitely what it's going to be.
This being a last minute thing you flung together, mate, this is fucking brilliant.
That's why I was late. I was having to set all this up, get the fucking videos. I don't think I started doing it till fucking 7:30. Yeah, and then I had to go to the shop. I thought, might as well, fucking themed thing, and it's good laugh, isn't it? So much different. So what are you drinking then, Percy? I didn't see what you had then.
Beer.
I saw the beer, Amstel, because you said you had that, you know. I didn't see what the bottle was.
Finders keepers.
Ah, nice. I'll tell you what, I spent nearly all my poker money tonight, begrudgingly, but I did get myself a 9% can of Kestrel Super.
I hope you at least bought a fish supper.
Sadly, none of that. Sadly, none of that. Yeah, get that old fucking...
the wrong side of the way.
Say that again, mate?
Your bullet hole.
If I ever remember what side it is. Hey, oh, no, that's got true. That's what it was. Oh, it's the same one. Yeah, they shoot you as well.
Shoot me in the right. Make sure that's right.
I just realised, yeah, look, that's gone in and out. That's what that was. Gone in one side, out the other. I wore this to a fancy dress party once.
I make it
to get an old shirt and drawer on it with marker pens. Works though. So you up for a late one tonight? Then you coming on the late night one, or
always?
Gosh. Let's read a couple of comments, shall we? What are they saying? Where's my? Oh, do you know what? Guess what percent? If you don't know, guess what percent Tenant Super is now?
It's only 5%, I think, isn't it? 4.9 or something. It's not very high anymore.
Well, I think that's Tenants Extra. You're thinking of Tenant Super. Used to be 9. Have a guess what it is now. Used to be 9.
Are we playing the prices right here? Is it higher or lower?
Lower. I was gutted when I saw what
7. I'm going to go with 7.
Slightly higher. Ever so slightly higher.
7.58.
7.5. That used to be 9. You know, they ain't that bad. They're still strong. But Tenant Super used to be 9%. That's what I wanted. Yeah, 7.5% now. Getting lower and lower and lower. It will eventually be 5%. And have to knock Tenants Extra down to fucking 2%.
Interesting fact about the Tenants Factory. The Tenants Factory in Glasgow is next to the Necropolis Graveyard in Glasgow, which is where they filmed scenes for the new Batman movie.
Yeah, right. That's supposed to be quite good in it as well. I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of people reckon that's quite a good film. That's where they filmed that, did they?
Large parts, yeah.
Nice. Dana said, "Where's the Kestrel made? Where's it made? I don't know. Probably somewhere in the UK though." Let's see what comments we got. The guard said, "You're not getting that until you tell me where my wife is." Percy, you don't know where his wife is, do you? I think she's been sucked into the spy's ass. She's got. I'm going to say something very crude now, but I think she's got a crinkle cut cunt.
Slingshot took her into the backwoods and lost her.
I know. I never thought crinkle cut cunt, but yeah, it don't flow as good as crinkle cut cock.
Crinkle cut clit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Hey, your t-shirts and your merch. We need a new one. screenshot of you laughing, and it should just say "fuck's sake" under it, because that's.
I'll do that. Because I know that is pretty much my fucking catchphrase, isn't it? I stopped myself saying it then. Can't help myself. Where was that comment from Mattel? I think she said she ain't coming on tonight. Where was it? Oh no, not tonight. I'm lazy. That's all good, Mattel. You're going to come on chat though. You're going to be on chat still. That'll be good though. That was said FFF. Fancy Freddy Fanny. That's better than. But I think Crinkle Cut is a bit too fucking. It just don't sound right. Oh, fuck's sake. What you been at today then? You've been at work and that? Oh.
No, not today. I don't work the weekends. Took my daughter for Mother's Day stuff.
All right. When is Mother's Day? I never. You know them kind of days. I never know when they are.
Next Sunday.
Oh, is it? I never know. I'm one of them. I don't know what any days are. If you've got misses though, you're more likely to know. You know what I mean? Or kids, because they do it for school.
No, my wife tells me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. If you've got a missus, you're more likely to know because they'll tell you. I still want to know where the Sun's Day is. It's that there's a Sunday every fucking week. I don't get treated.
My wife had to tell me one year that I wasn't 38, I was 37.
Say that again. I didn't hear that.
My wife had to tell me one year that I wasn't 38, I was 37.
I'm going to put my hearing aid in. I'll hear you better then. Fuck's sake. And that's how it goes, do anything you do. You start forgetting how you fucking age because the older you get, the less you fucking care.
I just don't care.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't care. I have to work mine out now by what year it is. Because by a strange coincidence, because I was born 1980, which was 20 years before 2000, I could work out how old I am by adding the 20 to the 22. And that's how old I am that year. But it only works because I was born 1980. It happens to be 20 years before the year 2000. That's the only time it works. Don't work for any other age.
Because I work in an industrial freezer, the majority of dates that I work with are 23, 24. They're a year or two ahead, so I haven't got a fucking clue. I don't even know what date it is.
Right.
I've been night shift for 9 years nearly. I haven't got a fucking clue. Up for down, left, right. Okay. Oh, I get paid on a Friday.
Actually, no. Crinkle cut clits. Don't we suffer enough genital destruction with Chubba? Well, that's in Metallic. In all honesty, I didn't think it just sounded wrong. It just sounded wrong. I suppose, yeah, none of it sounds right. It don't work the same. Crinkle cut cock just sounds comedic. You put it in the other sort of context, it just don't.
A crinkle cut clit ribbed for your pleasure.
Oh, Christ's sake. Darren said you should drink Polish beer. I got ripped off tonight. Fucking bloke in the fucking post office. I bought tonight, or the guard bought for me, bottle of vodka, 2 bottles of tonic water, which was double the price if you get it from fucking Sainsbury's. But I don't mind doing that. I bought some beer for later so that when I'm doing the late night one, I don't get absolutely fucking hammered and can't remember none of it. I can last a bit longer, you know what I mean? I will get pissed, but I plan to get proper hammered at like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I bought 4 cans of Foster's, a can of Stella. Did I buy a can of Stella? No, I didn't buy the can of Stella. In the end, he said to me, why don't you get that can of Polish beer? He said lots of English. I don't know if he said English people or white people. It don't matter, but I think he said English people. He said a lot of English people drink that Polish beer. Why don't you get a can of that? I thought, all right, he's recommending that can. It'll probably be £1 or less than £1. Right, the can of Kestrel Super was £1.60, 9%. I take up this shitty can of fucking Polish beer that's about 5%. He charged me £1.40 for it. I was fucking gutted.
I get 4 bottles of Amstel, 4.1% for £2.39. And
fucking excellent. That is metallic. That's what it was. That Tisky stuff. And I reckon I'll like it. It's just I was gutted that it was £1.40 a can. What percent is that? I didn't actually look.
I think it's 5 point something percent for Tisky. Tisky's quite good.
That's what it was. It was a can of Tisky, but I was expecting it to be £1, not £1.40. If I'd have known that, I would have bought another can of fucking Kestrel at that point.
Big Budweisers, $1.69 a bottle for the big ones.
Right, but bottles are weird. They're always fucking dear, and they don't have a lot in them compared to cans. They're weird, aren't they? I've always found.
That's $1.69.
You know what, Metallic? I'll have a look in a minute. I don't know if it was a pint can or not.
Tisky's quite nice. Tisky is quite.
I'm pretty sure I have drunk it. When I go down, actually, where the fuck is my can of that? That's weird. I've put that somewhere. I don't know where it is.
I worked with a Polish guy, and 1 year we broke off for New Year's, and he produced. We were all walking to the bus stop in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and he produced 8 cans of Tisky, and we all stood at 8 o'clock in the morning and had 2 cans of Tisky each. There was 4 of us. I'll tell you what, man, I was pissed.
Yeah, that's you know, 8 o'clock in the morning, it tends to hit a bit easier, don't it?
Finished a 10-hour shift, a really difficult, hard shift, and we were all like, "Man, that was a hard shift." I'm glad it's over. We're after New Year now. 3.
He's just accidentally gone off. It looks like the guards just pulled him out of the room, bastards. They just dragged him out of the room. Fucking guards. Get a bit. Oh no! Oh look, he's fought them off and he's coming back. He's fought them off and he's coming back. Looks like they've chucked a black blanket over his head for now, though. John said Rothmans are going down well at the moment. That says, John, considering some of the comments, you might want to rephrase it. Are you back? I thought the fucking screws had pulled you out. They pulled you out of the cell for a second.
Poor Wi-Fi signal. Governor has to have turned it down.
Bastards, aren't they? Fucking bastards.
I've got a question for you, though.
On the law one.
Who's the daddy?
I reckon in this prison.
Are you retarded?
Probably Brian. Who did you say?
Brian. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe, Ray.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras. I'm being absolutely straight with you. A fucking joke?
Oh, no, I should say me and you, Pazio, obviously.
All right.
Giving these other people too much credit, aren't we?
Slingshot still in the greenhouse crying.
If I ever do this again, I'm going to get some actual clips from like prison TV, films. But I didn't have time. In fact, because I was going to do it. I was going to pretend I was in the mental hospital originally, and I searched mental hospital funny videos. What pop? Yeah, it's not what you think is going to pop up. Yes, and the shit that popped up actually gave me slight trauma tonight, and I thought, all right, I won't bother with that. I saw some shit that I actually had to delete out of my history, and I didn't want to know that I'd seen it. It wasn't nothing bad. It was just fucking harrowing bollocks. I don't want that even being on my history in case I actually, look at it again.
We're all a little mad in here. The next thing you need to give me a heads up.
What if you do this again? Do something like this again?
Next time you're doing this, give us a heads up.
I will do, definitely. I will do. Yeah, because I'll be honest, I only warned Tactical right at the last minute because I thought he had a green screen. I thought he might be. That was good what he did, didn't he? But yeah, I'll next time I'll tell you. I'll definitely tell you. That's it. With all this talk of CCC, you better Roger the Rectum isn't your next cellmate. You might get overexcited. I'm just asking for it. No, I'm not asking for it tonight. But that's fucking phrase that wrong. I knew as soon as I did a prison thing that it was going to be all fucking bumming talk all night long.
We need to stop mentioning who shall not be named.
Yes. Do you know why he's not on? Because I think he's doing a fucking private chat thing with someone else. He's invited me to it. It's safe tonight. I'm safe tonight. All right. Yes, he's inviting me to little private things. Said that wrong, didn't I? I can't help myself. My dad's in mental hospital funny. Yeah, Disturbed, one of my all-time favorites. I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah, Freudian slip, Mike. Exactly. I can't fucking help it. Darren said you need to drink Graveyard Ship Polish beer with 9%. Yeah, it fucking cost me. It cost me all my poker money tonight. To buy I did buy a fair bit though, but
I used to drink in a proper sawdust bar, kind of bar where the seats are held together with duct tape and there's sawdust in the flare to soak up puke. And there was an old guy that used to drink in it, and he said if you were drinking super lager, put it in the freezer.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And
well,
crack
you know what?
and pour out the liquid that comes out, and that's what to drink because all the rest of it's just chemical garbage.
Yeah, probably chemicals and water, probably. Mostly chemicals and water. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do you know what? I nearly actually put my Kestrel in the freezer, but I've never had this happen. But you know, sometimes people put cans in the fridge and they explode, don't they? In the freezer, sorry. I've never ever had that happen though. Ever. Unless you have to have your freezer set really low. But I know Peach, he put a metal bottle in his freezer with just water in it and fucking cracked it. But I've never had that happen. Can you see the comments, Persia? I just wondered.
I've got an iPad to the side with the comments and the.
Right, so you can read them if you want. They want nothing on there. I just wondered because if you can't see them, I could, I'd sort of ignore them more. You know what I mean? Who's the dude on the right? This is Persia Destroys.
Because I'm Pergio and I destroy things.
You see him, he comes on a lot of these late night ones. If I do a late night one, Persia's nearly always on.
The fuck was that?
What was it? What?
Fucking don't know. It was a bad rattling noise. Was that me?
Oh, no, the sneeze, look.
Jailhouse bracelets.
I didn't even take them off properly.
Right, house joke for you.
Fucking soul.
Oh no, I've got my legal with me.
Nice. I took 2 things up the shop with me that was legal that could protect me.
Oh, yeah. Right, I've got a jailhouse joke for you. Right, there's a guy. He gets put in the jail. Fraud. No, a hardened criminal. Wee, thin, scrawny, specky guy. He gets put in this cell with this big 9-foot muscle-bound monster. And he gets in, and the guy's sitting, stroking his thigh. And while he's stroking his thigh, you can see the imprint, and it's down to his knee. He sits there, staring at him, stroking it all night. If he doesn't sleep, strokes it. So this wee scrawny guy's fucking hell. Need to talk to the warden about this, man. This guy's scary as fuck. So he goes and talks to the warden about it. The warden's like, look, leave it with us. We'll deal with it. So the guy gets put in solitary for a week, comes back into the cell, rips his trousers off, this big, huge chunk of meat, walks up to the side of the bed, bang, hits the leg, the bends, walks up to the sink, goes bang, fucking sink comes right off the wall, toilet, wallop, big fucking huge dent, fucking toilet. Do you know what I'm going to fucking do with this? No. I'm going to fucking stick up your ass. Thank fuck I thought you were going to hit me with it.
Fuck's sake, I like that. Fucking hell. Oh, Christ's sake. Oh, God. Steve said, Mike, do a Dark Place one. I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd be quite difficult to do. I am going to do a Dark Place film club, and I'm going to buy a fucking lab coat. So I probably could do a Dark Place one. So I suppose I'd have to be Rick Douglas. You ever seen Dark Place, Berger?
I think I seen it a long time ago.
I'll have to set up some characters for everyone. Metallic will have to be Liz Asher, or whatever her name is, because that's the only bird in it. Well, unless one of us do that. Fuck's sake. Shut it, Dad. Don't you start that. I'm glad I hadn't had to listen to that for a while. Fucking wet ass. Fuck off, you cunt. You bastard. Stop it.
Pete wants to know when's the Peaky Blinders one happening.
That I'll tell you what, Pete. Yeah, that'd be a good one to do. All right, I'll try and because I've not actually seen Peaky Blinders, but I might be able to sort that out. Yeah, that'd be possible because I've got them kind of clothes. Definitely, yeah. As I said, this was totally spur of the moment. Last night, about 1 o'clock in the morning, I just suddenly thought, I might do a fucking themed one tomorrow. It gives it a bit more, a bit more entertainment, a bit of a laugh, doesn't it? If you ever wanted to watch Dark Place Metallic, it's on all 4 as far as I'm aware. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
I'll get
on.
Right. Who said it 3 times? Who said it 3 times?
I must have. Right, let me just. Hello, Crypta. Looks like you're in prison with me.
That's beautiful.
That's what we call diarrhea.
I told you what my cellmate did when I was in that fucking young offenders prison, didn't I? About covering himself in his own shit. So yeah, that's not even fucking exaggerated.
Nobody's asked you what happened for you. Did you often come some kind of career criminal?
Yes, look, did you know you was in prison with us? Heroin with is heroin with Steve's, heroin with ease. It's got to be in it. There can't happen to be 2 people called heroin with ease and it's heroin with Steve's. Surely.
Right, it's the same guy.
Yeah, got to be him.
Last night you said that Herman with his steez couldn't comment because
that was him who said it, was it? Oh yeah, heroin's is it? Yeah, nice one, man. I saw the comment yesterday saying about the subscriber thing and you couldn't comment, yeah. And that's why he was on the other channel. Yeah, I get you now, mate. That said, no point in doing a wet house one, Mike. It just looked like one of your late night streams. Fuck it. We'd do a fucking wet house one every fucking once a month then.
I reckon you should do Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, and I reckon you should do a post-apocalypse one. Like a Mad Max.
That'd be good. Yeah. I'm up for that because I enjoy doing these. And they give it a little bit of an extra element, a little bit of, something different in it. Because it's the same.
Entertained?
Say that again.
Are you not entertained?
He's in prison as well. Look. I ain't got stroke, Frodo, sadly, tonight.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
What you got? You got to down that old Pete stuff all night till it's gone. Or do you not mind that? Because I think Pete stuff ain't too bad, but I had. You know what makes me fucking kills me? I don't even think I would drink it. Is Malibu.
Well, no.
That it makes me. I burp that shit up later on in the night, and it makes me feel like I'm gonna puke.
Do you know what's actually quite a nice shot? Maduri.
I don't know what that is.
Maduri is green. It's made from melon.
Ah, I've never had that. I've never even heard of it. No, I don't think I've ever had a melon alcohol, like a liqueur type thing. Is that what it is, like that? Or?
It's supposed to be a mixer. You're supposed to mix it with things.
Oh, never had that. Never had it.
Aye, there's an episode of Still Game, and they mention it, and I think I think when that went out on TV in Scotland, everybody in Scotland went out.
Probably made it more popular. Pete said, "Do a Mad Max one." I ain't wearing. Yeah, do you know what that brings up? That Mad Max one will be as bad as this. As in, everyone will be asking to see my arseless fucking chats all fucking night, wouldn't they?
It's easy to do the Lord Humongous though.
Yeah.
It's like Bane for Batman if you want to do an impression of the Lord Humongous. So you need to do is get a coffee mug. Excuse me. And go.
There's been too much killing, too much death. All you have to do is walk away. Just walk away.
That's simple, isn't it? Yeah. I love that. Hello, Paddy, hello, VP, and hello, anyone who's joined in. I said hello. I missed you. That comes out perfectly. Bust out the gimp suit. No, the might as well just go whole hog and just do fucking the bumming scene in fucking Pulp Fiction. We'll just do that as a stream if you want. Because I've got all the weapons. I can get samurai sword, fucking chainsaw. Seems like they
ain't no union. Oh, the Pulp Fiction sword, right? For the pawn shop. Seeing Kill Bill, the Hattori Hanzo that the bride has got the same coloured handle because it's supposed to be the same sword.
Oh, I've never noticed that. And you know what? I should have noticed that. I should have noticed.
Happens in the same.
Yeah, same. It's the same universe, isn't it? Really? So yeah, probably would be the same. You're breaking up ever so slightly, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm having to guess words every now and then. But yeah. Yeah, what do you think of the old Quentin Tarantino stuff? I like it. There's a lot of people who don't.
I love everything he's done. I've never seen a bad Quentin Tarantino movie, right? But I'm of the opinion, was it Planet Terror? The one she's got the machine gun for the leg?
Yeah.
He's in that, right? And he's in all his own movies. He's got a bit part in all his own movies. I think that he directs them under a ghost name. That Ramirez director. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it in a movie. So I think that's Quentin Tarantino, ghost director.
Yeah, could be. Yeah. I like Quentin stuff. I think because if you look into what he's a massive fan of, he's a massive fan of all of the other directors I fucking love, like Sergio Leone, John Carpenter, and he takes his influences from directors who are fucking really good.
Well, I mean, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I was like, it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Brad Pitt. A-list celebrities. How good can they be in a Quentin Tarantino movie? Which, let's face it, Quentin Tarantino movies are B movies. He takes celebrities that are no longer A-list, that have they made a movie in 5-10 years that's been fantastic, and boosts their career. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking when I seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that is this going to fly under the radar? But fucking brilliant.
It was good, wasn't it? I didn't think I'd like that. I thought 60s, I thought, what am I going to think? And I liked it as well. And do you know what? Supposedly there might be a 4 or 5 hour version of that floating about somewhere that he's made. And I would watch that. I'd watch a fucking 4 hour version of that. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I would that because it's a little bit different, isn't it? But I really enjoyed it. Go on.
Even you saying that, man, I was gutting myself. I was like, that's so fucking brilliant. So really good. Really good movie.
Yeah.
And everything that he flung into the mix for it was just wow, that's just so spot on.
Yeah, it was good. They've just put it on the telly because my mum recorded it off of Sky or saved it off of Sky. She's going to give it a go. I don't know what she'll think of it, but yeah, I've always liked his stuff, and I think it's because he has a similar taste in what he likes.
Yeah,
what I like. You know what I mean?
When it comes to movies, I mean, yeah, I like my blockbuster movies. I like to be blown away by special effects. With the more recent Star Wars movies, I went to see them in the cinema, not for the story, for the special effects.
Yeah, it's a spectacle, isn't it? I know.
Yeah,
I get you. That's more of a fucking
the movies I generally like, B movies, C movies. You know what I mean? Made for TV movies.
Yeah.
Because the story's better.
Dusk Till Dawn is very good, Metallic. I do like that. Yeah, that's good.
I've seen all the Dusk Till Dawn movies.
Well, I haven't. I was talking to someone about that the other night, that I wouldn't mind actually catching all of them. I wouldn't mind watching, because they're a TV series as well, which is based on, like, if the two main characters, what happened didn't happen sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like the lead up to it.
Yeah.
First 3 or 4 episodes is like them robbing the bank.
Like if it took a different turn sort of thing.
No, I think so. I mean, I watched it.
I don't want to spoil it for people, but
a very long time ago. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, but I could be wrong. I'll tell you what's a good show that you maybe missed, and it's 3, maybe 4 seasons. Preacher.
Well, yeah, never seen that. In fact, I don't know if I've heard of it.
Available on Amazon Prime, and I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It was fucking brilliant.
I'll check that out. Saying you've seen the new June? I haven't. I have not seen it yet.
Yeah. Which I'm slightly disappointed myself. I've got most of the books.
Did you say you liked it? You cut out just as you said.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I've got.
You haven't seen it. You say you cut out just as you said.
I have got most of the books, and I've seen.
I've never read the books. I wouldn't mind reading them though.
I've read the Frank Herbert novels. I've read the original books. But I've never read.
John, sorry, I'm not reading as many comments now because I'm talking to Persia. He's putting me hello in capitals.
I've not really read. I mean, Frank Herbert wrote, I think it was 5 books, maybe 6, and then his son and another writer who worked with him in collaboration. And
yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I read that on. I don't know how I know that, but I know that. Yeah.
I've not read any of their. I haven't read any of their books, but the books that I have read were fantastic. It's my wife, it's her father, it's his favourite book. He's a
I bet they would be proper fucking epic though, because David Lynch's film I fucking love.
It's
fucking yeah.
Have you seen the version of it that's on YouTube? And it's a fan edit.
I've got it. I've not watched it yet. It's got an added like 45 minutes, ain't it, or something. Yeah, I've not seen it yet, but I've got it. And it helps because I think David Lynch's version is very good. Anyway. But that version, it explains it a bit more, some of the stuff you might not, that he didn't get to tell you, and it sort of thing.
It's just better.
Yeah, I've got it. I've never. No, you're right, John. It's just no. Obviously, when we're having a chat, I can't read every comment. But yeah, someone said a Red Dwarf one would do. It would be who though? So who would I have to be? The problem is none of us look like half the characters. Because there's regulars who join in. Most people, Persia nearly always joins in. Tactical nearly always joins in. Tactical, you fancy being Cat for the night?
Well, I'm all right with being a smeghead. Did you ever see the thing about the guy that played Cat? He chased 2 bin men down the street with a samurai sword.
I did not know that.
Google it. I swear to God, I think he got a sentence. I'm not 100% certain. He chased 2 bin men down the street with a samurai sword.
Really? Yeah, I did not know that. Didn't know that. That's mad. Fuck's sake.
I mean, I might be wrong, but I think it's actually the sword that he used in the Blade movie. Like, he took the prop and a copy it made.
Oh, really? Fuck's sake.
He was
honestly, I did not know that.
He's not in coke or something, and the bin man came to get the bin, and he went fucking mental and chased 2 of them.
Fuck's sake. Darren said you have the right haircut for Crichton. Is that again, Persia?
Went mental and chased them down the street.
What was it for? Because they hadn't been emptying his fucking bins.
No, because they were making too much noise.
Oh, making noise. Tactical said he'd be Kachansky. All right, I definitely ain't been fucking Dave Lister then. you know, Tactical. Whoever it is, because I'm going to organise it. So you've got to have a. You're going to have a. Whoever plays Dave Lister, you're going to have a. Got to be a snog. So yeah. So pick wisely who you want your Lister to be. I'll tell you who I'll be fucking Holly. I'll be fucking Holly, and I'll wear a black fucking jumper, black background, and you just see my floating head.
Long blonde wig.
No, the male version of Holly. No, I'll be both. Fuck it, I'll be both. I'm keeping the beard though. Fucking hell. Definitely keeping the beard though. I love that. I hadn't even thought about her when I said it. Oh, fucking hell. I made my face out of that.
Polymorph, a very good tactical.
Right, let's see if that's Lord Flash art. There you go. Looks like we've got another cellmate coming in. Lord Flash art, here's your link. Are you coming on later as well, Lord Flash art?
Shite bag if you didn't.
It's gonna be prepared though. It's gonna be a fucking stream full of bald-headed blokes. How short's your hair, Bazio?
I'm not bald. I'm just receding.
I know, because we need someone with hair on. Because it just looks wrong if we're all fucking.
Oh man,
there's fucking load of blokes all with their heads.
I'm getting there. I'll be able to join the gang soon.
Fuck's sake. Heroin said the reason Cat attacked the bin man because they didn't take his bins. Fuck's sake. Right. Oh fuck me, I forgot his name. Lord Flashart, I've sent you the link, mate. I've sent you the link. I'll tell you what, I couldn't wait to cut my fucking hair today. It was lovely. I get fucking sick of it. I get quite bad sort of dandruff, I suppose. That's not why I shave my head. I've always shaved my head, but shaving it off, it's enough. Because even that little short bit of hair, greasy as fuck, and it's horrible. Can't fucking stand it.
My wife's been ripping my knitting. Hey, you're thinning out. You're going bald. You should shave it. I don't want to shave it. If I shave it, I'm going to have to shave the sideburns. And I've had my
Well, I have still got mine. You can't see in that light, but
see, I've had these sideys since I was 13 years old. this got me served in the pub.
Well, exactly.
When I was 14, I get caught off my pals at a house party shagging somebody's older sister, and she was like in her 20s. I was 15, and it was all due to sideburns. I love my sideburns. It's like identifies me as who I am.
Exactly. I'll tell you what, I still get compliments on mine every now and then when they're fully grown. Because I think people don't see them very often now. You don't see big old sideburns very often now. People will actually say to me, actually, a total stranger will say to me, "Nice sideburns." You know, all I can think of saying is, "Yeah, you don't see them very often now, do you?"
And I've not got lamb chops. It's because my wife hates it.
Yeah.
You know,
if I had a miss, I'd probably end up having to shave that off.
Every now and then I'll grow a full beard. And when I shave it, I try and shave it to about here. And a big fucking bushy pair of lamb chops. My wife fucking hates it.
I used to cut mine here, and then they got down to there, and then I thought, oh, fuck it. I quite like that. And then I thought, right, down here then. But I don't, because yours come to a point, don't they? I tend to do mine straight down, if you know what I mean.
I've got a...
Yours sort of cuts off. What a lot of people do, like naturally just cut off, which means it comes to a wrong way, like a point, doesn't it? I can't do it, but fuck me, you know what I mean, though.
Oh, I no way.
Come to the natural beard shape, where like that.
I read a thing in my early teens, and it was sideburns make your face look thinner. To make your beard smaller.
makes your face look thinner. I think.
So
Not why I do it, but it does. It sort of frames your face almost, don't it?
plus, most women don't complain about the tickle.
Oh, sake. My dad said my dad had massive side. I'm the only one out of all my family who does it. In fact, I don't know anyone personally who has big sideburns. I'm the only one who does. And I think I'll always do it now. I like the old big old sideburns. Yeah, there you go, Metallic. Sneakily stuck you in as a mock there.
I did.
Even tell you.
I would just randomly blocking folk and then saying, "Oh, I fell asleep. My hand on my phone."
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I sneakily snuck you in a spanner there. Metallic didn't even tell you. Yeah, I like the outside, but in all honesty, you can't really see it. But even when I shave my head, I still actually keep the sideys because I want them to grow the same as my head. So when my head grows, my sideys will be the same length. So they actually grow in the same.
No.
Shave them. I shave all that first, and then I shave the sideys the same as I do my head. Go on, Persia, what did you say?
I says, I just don't want to admit I'm going bald.
You don't have a beard, do you, Zed? If I had a beard,
It takes a man to grow a beard. That's how. Kind of proof writes books.
You got told there, Zed. You got told there.
Right. The Spider-Verse, the book. Yes. I need you to start putting the link for it in the description of your videos, because I've went on Amazon about 3 times looking for it. I can't find it. Put it in the description.
I will do. I'm going to do a proper video soon for all the people, because there's a lot of people who don't quite know it all. I need to do like a video that explains it all to everyone. Because if you hadn't seen all the stuff, a lot of people don't quite understand what it truly is. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do a dedicated video. Yeah. And did you get the link in the end? I did put it on earlier. I'd message. Did you get the link?
You've put it on, but because when I'm watching,
I'll tell you what. I'll email you it now. Let me. Oh, I've still got the fucking link up. Hang on here. So yeah, it don't matter. Hang on. Right, I'm gonna have to do a. So this is. I'll do an affiliate link so that I get the royalty money and I'll get a little bit extra as well. Right here, Persia. I'll email you this. So that means I'll get £1.25 instead of £1. No, it's £1, but I split it with Zed, so it's 50p each. But he said, "Don't bother, I can keep it." But there, I've emailed you the link there. But I know what you mean. When you're in the especially if you're on a phone, it don't work like that, does it? You click it.
No, like it takes away for the video.
Stream, doesn't it?
9 times out of 10, I'm half asleep anyhow.
Oh, there you go. He's on. Got a new cellmate. Just have to see if when he does a thumbs up, we'll add him in.
That means you're a
He had to put his drink down for that. Hello, new cellmate.
Happening, Shagger.
All right, what's happening?
You right?
No bad, no bad.
I'm just going to put your mic down ever so slightly, but don't worry about that. I'll do that. Right. What is the levels like? Hey, yeah, long time no see. How you doing? You all right?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
Yeah.
But pissed.
What's the special occasion? Any reason, or just seeing the prison thing sort?
Just dealing with life, mate. Just dealing with life. Makes it easier, eh?
Life and fight.
Totally.
I ain't had a fucking drink for about 3 weeks, and I'll be honest with you, I'm starting to dying for it. I think I was getting sort of long-term withdrawal symptoms. That's what I'm gonna blame these muscle pains on anyway.
I've not had a drink since the Buckfast stream.
Well, you said you weren't gone in for a while, though, didn't you?
Oh man, I was in a bad way. Like,
I was saying to my cousin earlier, that fucking stream, was it that one? Yeah. I sort of spoiled it because I got so fucked. I couldn't, you know, it's like going to, you know, it's good getting, you know, I don't mind getting fucking hammered, but you get so fucking pissed, can't remember none of it. You know, and it's sort of, I'd rather remember having a laugh than having to sort of make it up in my head.
oh no, when you're on the buck fast, you don't want to remember it. Don't.
So what was you drinking, Little Flash? You did show your bottle then for a second, didn't you? What have you been having tonight?
Of the
Morgans, mate.
Captain Morgan's, is it?
Aye, mate.
Is it a cork?
Eh?
A lid cork, or is it a screw top?
Nah, it's a screw top, man.
I refuse to drink it if it's not a cork. Buy it.
Get a saber out and just take the top off it. There you go.
Yeah, that's right. Right, I'm gonna have to have a quick piss. I'll leave my fucking thing on. You know me.
Oh, that,
When you're out there. Oh, hang on, the toilet's just there. I'll have a piss. It ain't like the old Wendy house streams where I literally piss close enough that you can actually hear it.
He just opens up the door and pisses right into the hall. Fuck it.
The truth is, I actually only need to open my door, take 2 steps, and there's the bug there anyway.
Aye, excuses. Bet he doesn't wash his hands either.
Nah, he likes the taste.
Well, no, if he comes back and goes like that. Gonna be watching for that now. Happening, Shagger.
Fuck all, man. Fuck
right,
all.
me and a bunch of
What you got was saying about me?
Me and a bunch of the boys for the work are going camping, right? I don't know anybody running about 5 to go camping. Did they do it
again? You got the abuse bit for all this fucking bollocks. I would nearly move the camera then. I better keep that right. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, Christ's sake.
Aye, what were you saying about camping, man?
We're going camping next month.
Aye.
And we kind of flung about the idea of going to Falkland Hill. But the plan is it's going that drives. So you're talking about 5 guys in a dug that squeeze into a motor with all our camping gear. So that's not going to work. And you're talking about 2 hours on a bus just to get to fucking Falkland Hill. See, do you know anything about the Fife coastal route?
No much, like. No
What
much. See, you know, you're talking about the Lomans and that. There's a few folk that do go camping up there, eh? And it's supposedly all right, eh?
See, it's me. I like to go camping with.
You're going to get stabbed by a load of Neds then.
I'm looking for somewhere with woodlands to go camping. Do you ken anywhere around about here?
Do they even call them Neds anymore?
Aye.
They do.
Not really.
That's not a thing down here. You know, Neds, a lot of English people probably wouldn't even know what that means.
Aye, there's plenty of non-educated delinquents sitting about here, like.
Ned delinquent, but it's not what it meant in the 90s. 90s was we chavvy cunts with their hats at an angle and a tracksuit. You didn't have to be an uneducated delinquent.
Aye, and a sovereign ring.
Sorry,
fake sovereign ring from Argo.
I mean, I was a goth when I was younger, so we used to go at Ned hunting. I've been stabbed 3 times.
Ned hunting.
I used to go.
Let me just talk.
Glasgow Town Centre.
I remember, I need to ask Lord flash out something before we get too pissed. Talking about the crossbow stuff that we spoke about before, I had an idea. I could probably quite easily do the modification to my crossbow. You know, the shit that you have to buy to make it be able to take the stronger prods. I'll be honest with you. If you sent me a link to what you need to buy, I bet I could probably make most of that shit anyway.
Yeah.
And I could probably do a video of it, how to make it without buying it. And then you could, if you still wanted to send me the prods, that could be done still.
I'll email you the link, Mike, to the German website where I've bought all the strengthening parts from that.
Isn't it? And another couple of little things. It's not a lot of bother, is it? Sort of thing.
No, it's the cock and lever has been reinforced with a CNC machine insert for the arm, and the transport lever that connects the cock and arm to the latch. It's from the same place in Germany. It's about 3 times the thickness. You might get away with doubling it up in that if you're quite.
Yeah, I reckon I could sort something out. But before we get too pissed, and it's just, you know what I mean, might as well talk about that now.
I've actually a question for you about the crossbows, right? See if you get a crossbow that you don't mind maybe fucking, because this might fuck it. Get say your Jaguar, right? Now, I had a Barnett Phantom back in the day, and when you attached the prod, it was a small metal triangle. You put your prod in, and then you tightened it, and that fixed it, right? See if you took 2, 3, maybe 4 of the arms, prods, and layered them.
That's what people do, Persia. They do that, but they cut them down gradually. So they sort of step back.
Cut them down.
Back. And that does work. That does have more power.
Like say a 150 Jaguar, and then like a 110, and then just go down and layer.
No one's ever done that, but what they tend to do, they step them back. So there'd be a full prod, and then a 3/4 prod, and then, you know, maybe an half prod.
So you've got what, 21 crossbows, Mike? Could you not just try and do that?
I could, I just don't ever bother. Too lazy for it.
I mean, I think that
I'm too lazy.
based in video.
It's because I'm quite satisfied with I get this. Well, no, I'll tell you what it is. I get a weird paranoia that the trigger mechanism won't be able to hold the poundage. Because I don't know what the company does. Because I don't want to be putting a bolt in one day and that string catch my hands. Because if it's very powerful, it can break your fingers.
Could you know maybe get a cheap disposable one? I mean, I seen one on.
I'd need a disposable hand, I think.
That's
the issue.
Paper shop.
That's scary.
There was a toy one, and it was like £15.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean, though, George. And that is a thing.
You could use the frame for that, and layer 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5.
So people do.
Arms.
You know what? Lord Flash talking about sending me is a product like that. It's a layered up one, isn't it?
No, I mean, would it work? Would it explode?
No,
Mace modern.
But
Mace modern catches are pretty solid.
I've always been paranoid about if the trigger mechanism can hold it though. But the truth is though, looking at it, most of them are way over what they should be. You know, I suppose you'd have to if you're designing a crossbow to sell. You can't have it just on the limit of the poundage. It probably hold fucking 5 times as much as it should.
I mean, this is why, you know, they are a dedicated look. I'm looking for donations to get a cheap frame. I would donate to that. I mean, I know I don't actually do donations.
No, you know what, Persia? If you ever want to try it, send me an email saying, Mike, give it a go what I said, because the problem is I'll fucking forget by tomorrow now.
No, I'll fucking forget.
Send me an email saying, Mike, try that. I have definitely got. I could try that definitely. Yeah.
Even as far as getting a disposable frame, could you not just rig one up?
I could make one. Yeah, I could make one and trigger mechanism and that. Yeah. I could do that.
Interesting.
I could try it, yeah.
But I mean, you would need to the everything that I say on stream is for educational or for scientific
exactly.
legal disclaimer. But as long as you record that shit, man, that would be considered.
Yeah. Exactly.
You would just be doing that for the sake of let's see if we can fucking kill an elephant with a crossbow.
That's what Lord Flashshot sent to me. He's going to send me a fucking crossbow that probably shoot for a fucking elephant, one side and out the other. But we'll talk about that properly before we do. But,
well, I don't want to send you anything that's going to possibly cause you injury. That's the worst of it.
Oh, it's not me.
Suddenly starts. Hey, look, he's swearing. Oh no, he's got 2 fucking fingers missing.
As long as you still go like that when you get to the bath. Right, cheers, gentlemen.
Yeah, cheers, George. Cheers, all Flashshot.
Cheers, man.
He said, Sam was awake, so he'll probably chat through the chat. Oh, nice one. Oh, you're going to go to bed, Foxy, and he's going to be on later. That said, I have a vision. Mike trying that crossbow thing, squeezes the thing's trigger and it explodes. Next thing, he's looking at the camera. I just fucking shot myself. I'll tell you what, if that ever happened, I wouldn't be uploading it for a start. When everyone actually thought I did shoot myself. The thing is, if you don't know me well enough, do you really think I'd shoot myself with a fucking crossbow? Because people actually thought I really did for that April Fool's video.
Mike Gribner.
Fuck's sake. I knew old Tex Grebler before he fucking did all that. And I'll be honest with you, he used to be a fucking tosspot. Honestly, he used to be a fucking knob.
Yeah, Mikey, you still got your Madrock?
Yeah, I can get that.
Do you still rock Madrock? Is that your go-to EDC Leo?
It is.
Get yourself one of these.
If I ever, well, no, actually, funny thing is, I think this one's, because you got that ain't the Madrock, is it? That's the landscape.
Bocker Hein Hayes.
Aye, I've got 2. This one's the Madrock with one of legal skills.
I mean, this is probably
Madrock is definitely my if I ever carry a knife, it's that. It's that or the other one, the Lancing World Legal. It's mainly that one.
Yeah, I'll be totally honest with you, gentlemen. See, if I was to produce that at my work, my manager would fucking shit yourself. He'd be like, "What the fuck are you playing? You absolute fucking
don't that blade look fucking massive? But
it looks mean as fuck."
I think I can't get my bow. It's behind these prison walls. That is a beauty. That's the old cold steel one, isn't it? And George's got his old nice cookery there. Very nice. I always like that. That's why I made a copy of that.
As a Scottish,
the frontier.
Disappointed in you.
Disappointed in me.
I just got this for shaving, eh?
You know what? I was having a shave earlier, and I thought to myself, if I ever became homeless, I think I'd just shave with a Bowie knife. Crossed my mind.
You should have it up, man.
Well, I'll make one soon. I'll make one. Yeah.
I do like the cold steel dart.
Right, let me slip behind the walls. I'll slip out the prison bit there. Hang on.
What is it? The cold steel tactical spike?
I don't know, but they do a Scottish dirk in that as well. It looks all right, eh?
I'm pretty sure that they've got a skin do and all. They've actually got the different skin do's.
But we're getting our big ones out. I better get mine out. Oh.
Yeah, that's not a knife. This is a knife. That's not a knife.
We're getting our big ones out. We might as well get them out.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
The best thing ever is, I think there's a Mandela effect with that. Because everyone says, that's not a knife, this is a knife, and it's not. That's not a knife, that's a knife, isn't it?
That's not a knife. That's a knife. It's not a knife, that's spoon. See, you've played knifey spoony before.
I tell you though, you see the clip point that you've done on that, Mike. I really like that. Like,
it's a bit different, isn't it? I know what you're saying there, though. Because there's quite a few different clips you can put on it, isn't there?
Do you know what that really reminds me of? See Predator?
Yes, it does. It reminds me of the Predator one as well. Yeah, it reminds me of the Predator one.
Yeah.
I actually meant to put a fuller on this, and I fucking forgot. So I'm going to make another one.
That's what that should be called, the Predator.
Yeah, it does. It's got a similar clip to the Predator. I thought that as well.
It totally looks futuristic in that. I quite like it. Eh? Really modern and up to date. Eh?
Didn't you? Yeah, I'm really happy with the sheath. It looks alright, doesn't it? Because I thought, great big thing like that. The sheath's gonna look fucking massive, but it don't. It still looks sort of quite slimline, don't it? Yeah, if we're getting the old knife porn out, might as well go the whole hog. You bought me that, didn't you? It was that one, wasn't it? Yeah. Who bought me Zed got me the World Legal, didn't he? Is that what it was? And you paid for that one, didn't you?
I got you the Madrock for your birthday, if I remember it.
Yeah. I think Zed got me the World Legal for as well. Yeah, I appreciate that. They're fucking good knives, they are. But I always looked at them because they're weird looking, though, aren't they?
Aye, they look proper savage in that for being like legal and everything. They do look like really they're going to cause an issue. Eh?
Yeah, they don't look legal, do they? You look at that and you think, no, that's way too big. That ain't. That's totally legal to carry. Go on, mate.
Mike, honestly, mate, it looks worse when you put the World Legal scales on it. Eh?
If people don't know what Lord Flashart's done there, he's swapped them over. He's got the blade. So he's got the blade of the Madrock and the handle of the World Legal. I'll show you the blade of the World Legal.
See, is the Madrock not a pain in the arse to sharpen?
Both of them are, mate. Like they're both just like they're not straight edges. Like the Madrock being an inside curve and that, and then the World Legal's that. They're both a pain in the arse to sharpen, mate.
Fuck that.
I've not had to sharpen mine, but yeah. These NMWO, what are they? Well, they're Lansky. They're Lansky knives. Yeah, that one tends to be the one I take the most if I have to take a legal carry knife.
I've got my one with the Boker blade. Do you want me to grab that?
Yeah, what like a hybrid one as well, or
yeah, the one that's the Boker / landscape.
Oh, I remember now. Yes, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Right, give us a minute. I'll go grab it.
Yeah, both legal. I remember now. Knives and northern accents. I know. I'm struggling already. Joking.
You're from below the wall.
Oh god.
Those tactical. Yeah, I'm from the north. No, you know.
Yeah.
You're from the wall.
Oh fucking hell. What was old Sir Jorah? He was from down. No, he wasn't. Sir Jorah was from up. He was sort of Scots kind of area, wasn't he?
The Mormonts were from.
They was up there with the Scots, weren't they? I think.
Something island. I can't mind the name yet. Oh, that's going to annoy the fuck out of me now. Like, see what you've done now.
Go on, quickly go and Google it. Someone go and have a look where Mormont was.
Now, somebody needs to fun it. My brain's going to fucking fry it.
Wait, go on. Someone look it up for George. No, well, we all know what fucking character I am anyway, don't we?
Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, you know nothing with Lecter.
I'm fucking Tyrion.
Hey, this is my nod to you, Mike. This is just a normal size bottle of beer.
Yeah, exactly. That's a 6-inch fucking blade.
That's just a fucking keyring. Why are you lying? 6 inches. A fucking keyring. What are the novelties that you get?
I'll have to be Tyrion.
Yo.
Happening.
Oh, you on now, Sam? You're right, mate. Sam's on Foxy Ladies account.
Right. This is
Oh,
my
yeah.
EDC. This is the EDC every day.
Right.
That's what
It's the blade fit like perfectly almost. Did you have to mod it at all? That's nice, that, isn't it? That's a nice.
Even at that, I would say that that's. I would say that was scary looking. I mean, I would
It looks massive, don't it? It looks really big and dodgy, but they're not.
This is my everyday carry. This goes with me everywhere.
Do you know what, George? That one you've got is fucking decent as well.
I
But
take this right.
But that's the issue. If you want a knife that looks less scary, you want to go with something more like what Persio's got. But yeah, the I'm trying to stop myself saying the pigs. The police stop.
This is what I work. This is my work knife.
That's actually legal. This is. That'd be legal because of your work, though, wouldn't it?
This is a lock knife, right? And I've had people tell me that this. Oh, that was almost interesting.
Did you really?
Right. This one's a lock knife, right? And this one's EDC Leo.
Yeah.
And I've tell me this one's scarier than that one. See, because this has got the serrated edge, right? And that's like, if I'm using this at work, I hold it like this, and it's just the actual cut.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Can soak up on it, cut and shrink wrap, cardboard, anything like that. It's this is the bit that I use. It's a really small knife. Whereas if I'm using this, people are like, "Oh, that's a big fucking knife." It's not fucking really.
No, it just I'll tell you, these do look fucking massive.
They look fucking nasty.
The blade, it just makes it look really big. And that's the exact
like
same
me.
thing.
I look like it should have a fucking ring on the end of the handle.
What should?
That. See
That, yeah.
Yes, grip. Hold that reverse.
Yeah.
Right. What does that fucking look like if you hold that reverse grip?
Well, it looks
hold it reverse grip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That looks fucking nasty as fuck.
Yeah.
That's what that's for. It might
Right,
be
by the way, I may have to go off in 5 minutes.
That's for going.
The PC's already on in the Wendy, so I should be. I won't go off now, but I reckon I'm gonna have to go off in about 5 minutes, and then I'll do the new one.
Do you know what? Right, this was the worst of it. Right, this was the first one I did when I started. I've always liked the world legal scales. Right.
Yeah.
When I started changing the blades on them, this was the first one I did, and I looked at it.
That's the better blade, but a better handle.
Yeah, I like that purely because like the pommel and that, like you've got like a glass breaker basically on the bottom of it. But I did that and I can't carry that about because that's gonna cause issues. Looking at that concave blade and that is just like it looks savage.
I mean,
that was why I done the Boker one, but even then, it's still like it's a chunky blade.
Did you have to mod the Boker one at all, or did it just fit on pretty much straight away?
Right, I'll see the slip joint part in there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like the bit where it on the blade where it goes like a 90-degree angle. You have to sort of
right. So I'll count. Right. This is exactly. See, if you're going to do that, if you're going to put the Boker worldwide onto the world legal landscape, right? See the slip joint part in there.
Yeah.
That's at a 45-degree angle. The way it locks into the blade. The Lansky one's at a 90-degree angle. The Boatsky one's at a 45-degree angle. You can see the difference.
Oh, so you had to just that. Yeah.
See, that's the Boker, and that's the Lansky.
Yeah.
So I had to put the slip joint spring into the bench grinder and that, and take it down to a 45-degree angle, so it would allow it to lock into the Boker blade.
Is it? It obviously works. Yeah.
Oh no! It's shaving it down to a 45 degree from a 90. It's like 2-minute job done. Eh?
Yeah. It looks good. I like that one.
If you get stopped with the police, whether or not it's legal, it's down to the copper.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
Is the copper that's stopping you?
I've not been stopped by the police for over 20 years. I think the older you get, though, the more chance you have of getting. It all depends on how you look, the way you act, you know, blah blah blah, all that bollocks. How you look, you know, whether they can look you up straight away. And but I think if I got stopped with that, I reckon they'd accept it. You know what I mean? It's all about. But as you say, it's all down to them.
I mean, it's all. Do you have a reason to stop me? Do I look like I'm going to work or coming home from work? Yes. What did you stop him for? Oh, because it looked like he was up to fucking something suspicious. Oh, me in my uniform with the company name fucking printed all over it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Am I walking into the pub? Yes. Has he got a fixed blade on him? Yes. What's his reason for having it? He's going fishing. Well, he's going to fucking jail because quite obviously not going fucking fishing. Do you know what I mean? It's into, can you justify it? Yes. Can you justify it to a policeman that stops you in the street? You know what I mean? And how much of a prick is the guy that stops you in the street?
Well, exactly. That's the thing.
Mike, you see the video that you put out the other day when you were talking about like the difference between cutting edge and blade?
Yeah.
Right. You see what you said about the 3-inch to the hilt? That's the best advice that you can give anyone in that is make sure it's like 3-inch from the hilt to the end of the blade rather than going from cutting edge.
It's got to be in it. It has to be. It doesn't have to be. If you want to cover yourself, yeah. Hilt to tip 3 inches. Because if that's got a big old curve on it, sometimes that can be longer than a 3-inch cutting edge anyway.
Yeah, I know. That advice that you gave out was the best thing you could do for anyone, eh?
A lot of people don't realise that. A lot of people don't realise that. Right, I'm going to have to go off. I'll be back on in 5 minutes. So get yourself time to, I don't know, do whatever you need to
I'll go for a piss.
Right, I'll chuck you two off for a minute, but thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. And I'll see you both in a minute. I'm going to have to do a new one anyway. Cheers, you two. See you in a bit. See you, mate. Right, so I'm going to go off, but I'm coming straight back. I'm going to escape from prison now. I'm going to cut through the bars. And then once I've cut through the bars, I'm going to cut that, I'm going to cut that guy's bollocks off. And then I'm going to feed the rest of him through a spirograph. All right? So, yeah. So hopefully when I come back. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll be back in a minute, though. Don't fuck off or anything. I'm coming back. It's just I have to stop this one because it's midnight and people are going to bed. That was an old charming. Your bollocks are going through there, mate. You get a crinkle cut ball sack tonight, if you're lucky. Right, so this live stream is going to end. Hang about. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the notification bell because I will be back on in 5 minutes. This is I need to move location. Okay, I'm escaping from prison and I'm going to hide out in a little shed that I've got. All right. Yeah, I'm in prison for life, Jake, but I'm going to escape. I've just got the handcuffs off. The cunt shot me and everything. Look at that. I've been shot in the shoulder. Whichever shoulder, I can never get it right. Look, in and out. It went in and out. I'm going to escape with my saw. Got my handcuffs off already. Right. See you all in about 5 minutes. I'm going to escape from here and then I'll carry on streaming. I'll take the phone with me. All right. See you later. Thank you for watching, everyone. But I'll be back. So I want to see the same amount of people on in a minute. See you later. Thank you for watching. Good night.